welcome to our class today. In this class, we'll be going over the do's and don'ts of a few common tools in the shop.
First tool we cover today is miter saw. The first thing that you're not meant to do with it is clamp down your material. If you do not clamp down your material, it'll shoot out and then you can slip in it. Oh no, my hand. And also another thing you don't want to do is be distracted while you're on it. Another thing, you probably cut your hand off.
First one to move is Gay.
I will now show you the correct way to use the miter saw. First, you want to clamp down your material and then still hold it steady when going down so that it won't slip out or move on you and kick back. The second thing you should do is keep your hands away from this orange part because that's like the danger zone for the blade. You don't want to get your hands underneath so you can like lose a finger or like seriously injure yourself.
Bad way to use the joiner. Oh, this is the joiner. Bad way to use the joiner is like this. This is not an armrest. This is the blade. You can see these little blades right here. You don't want to cut like this, or like this, or like this, or cut distracted.
This is the joiner. Some things that you want to keep in mind when using the joiner is that this covers the rest of these blades because you could slip and cut your hand on it. The next thing is you want some push sticks. So you push it close and then you move it from behind and go slowly across the whole thing. And then make sure you push this back into place where you're done and then shut it off and leave the push sticks there.
The third machine we are showing today is the planer. This is the planer. Something you don't want to do is pushing this in and putting your hands in the machine. It'll probably take your hand.
Keep going.
Take your hand away when cutting your material. Also, it's also not recommended to use a push stick. It's recommended to use a push stick if it gets stuck. But if you use one like here, the other one can get stuck in there and probably do some damage.
This is how you properly use the planer. First, you want to adjust your material so that it's barely touching this, and then you move it down. Next, you want to move it over to the side and push it through with your hand facing up. If it gets stuck, then you usually push it. Don't get your hand inside. Next, when it comes around on this side, if the wood's too long, you set it on top of these bars so that you can easily grab it without like reaching inside of the machine. That is how you safely use the planer.
This is belt sander. Some don'ts you don't want to do: sand here, or here. Sand like that. There's a lot of ways actually. Now that I'm looking at it. That. Don't want to do that.
The do's for the belt sander is always make sure that your loose clothing is tucked in, and then you want to rest your material on this little metal piece so that it doesn't slip and so it stays even to the sander. You always, whenever you shut it off, you want to make sure it stops spinning so that the person walking by doesn't graze their hand on it and like burn themselves real bad. Gotta be careful and make sure that this is properly adjusted by your instructor or the person who owns the shop, or else it could slip and you could get hurt.
Take your pants off.
I'm Kenton, the person who did them correctly. This is Kobe, our cameraman, and this is Sean, the person who did them incorrectly. And this is our safety video project.